I am the immutable self. I am the mighty rock of truth in the illusory ocean of the world process. The waves of love and hate, gain and loss, joy and sorrow, swirl and foam around me. The raging storms of birth and death, creation and dissolution, clash and dash against me. But I am ever the same, unaffected, unmoved, the eternal Atman I am. I am the mighty rock of truth in the illusory ocean of the world process. Soham asmi, I am that am I. Om Nilambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Panau Maha Sayakacharu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham. Adorations to Lord Rama, whose complexion is like a blue lotus, very tender and delightful in appearance. Sita is seated on his left side and is carrying a powerful bow and arrow in his hands. Shri Ramcharitmanas, Ayodhya Kanda, and verse number 99. In this stage of the story, Sumantra, minister, who did his best to persuade Rama, Sita, Lakshmana to return to Ayodhya, but he failed. And he also tried hard to at least get Sita back, but didn't succeed. At this stage, Sumantra is going back, and the setting is Rama, Lakshmana, Sita. They are in a forest that's in the empire of Guha Nishad, a friend of Rama. And presently the scene is that Rama, Lakshmana, Sita are there, and Sumantra is going back. And people, officers and close people to Nishad, they are all there seeing this, what's happening. Always remember that behind every story there is allegorical. The stories are allegorical. Rathuha keuhaya ramatan heri heri hi nahi dekhi nishad vishad bas dhunahi sisa parchitahi. The art of Saint Tulsidas is very profound. Sumantra began to drive the chariot. Horses look at Rama. They turn their heads towards Rama again and again. And they do hee-hee-ra-hee. Neighing of the horses. So they make that sound and go looking at Rama, looking at Rama. You are being given a subtle insight, or you are being promoted to develop love for God in such a way that a sense of missing Rama, a sense of vira, if you turn your attention to what's happening to Sumantra, that's an allegorical setting. First point, your mind and senses, they are the horses. Those horses, they are eager to enjoy Rama's presence. And if your personality is ideal personality of an aspirant, that's what your senses are doing, looking at Rama there. Your mind and senses are constantly alert to have a touch of Rama. And all the friends of Nishad who were there at this stage, seeing that Sumantra could not persuade Rama will go to forest, they all develop a kind of a sense of something wrong has happened, as if they are going to be separated from Rama. Dekhi nishad vishad vas dhunahi sisa pachitahi. And all nishadas, they are guha nishad, and the attendants are all under that name, nishada. And they are overcome by vishad. Vishad is sorrow, grief. And being of forest tribe, their culture is of a little different nature. Dhunahi sisa pachitahi. Whenever they face despair, they bang their heads like that. जासु वियोग विकल पशु ऐसे प्रजा मातु पितु जिया यही है कैसे. Whose separation has caused such pain even to animals. How can mother, father, and subjects of Ayodhya, how can they be alive without Rama? the highlighted point behind it, you must realize that if you develop love of God, and you must realize the entire, all beings in this world, they are sustained by Rama. And souls in all jivas are striving, aspiring to have a touch of Rama. So Rama is missed by the entire creation. In a family, or in this setting, King Dasharatha, his queens and subjects, how can they allow themselves to be happy without Rama? When Rama is the source of joy for all creatures, बरबस राम सुमंत्र पठाए सुरसरी तीर आपु तब आए. Sri Rama had to work hard to send Sumantra back. Said many things, but ultimately acted a little forcefully, pushed him a little away. Barbas, Ram Sumandra Patai. And then the story now changes. Rama came by the banks of Ganges. मांगी नाव न के वटु आना, कही तुम्हारा मरम मैं जाना. Rama asked for a boatman to bring the boat close so that he could enter the boat and cross the river. But the boatman said, "O Rama, I know about you. चरण कमल रज कहूँ सब कहाई, मानुष करनी मूरी कछु आई." I know the secret of the dust of your lotus feet, the dust particles of your lotus feet. They have a magical power. If the dust particle falls even on a stone, it will become a woman. छुअत शिला भई नारी सुहाई, पाहन तेन काठ कठिनाई. And it's no longer a secret that rock that was touched by your feet became woman, Ahalya. And my boat is only a wooden boat. तरनियु मुनि घरनी हुई जाई, बाट परई मोरी नाव उड़ाई. If my boat became a wife of a Muni, saintly person, or if my boat were to fly away, I will be ruined. This is all my support, me and my family, supported by the boat. यही प्रतिपालऊं सब परिवारू, नहीं जानऊं कछु और कबारू. I do not know any other job. I am just a boatman. And on the basis of this occupation of boat, I maintain my entire family. Oh Lord, if you still insist to go on this boat, let me first wash your feet and see that not single dust particle stay there. Now, if you want to understand deeper meaning, this is, you are being given a picture of the role of devotion, bhakti. There are 9 modes of devotion. Shravana, listen to glory of God through scriptures or whichever source. Listening to glory of God. Kirtana, when you listen, you are bound to become very happy. To start singing. Kirtan. And when you don't do anything, smaran, you will simply relax and your mind has become a waffle. And divine love is sweet on it. It's called smaran. And you can't just stay seated. You will start moving around. Do pada sevan. Pada sevan is to serve. Serve humanity, serve people, serve others with the profound feeling that you are pursuing the path of Rama. You are serving Rama's feet. Pada sevan. The Rama's feet, where will they lead you? They lead you to Rama, mukti, liberation. So, live with that type of inner inclination, the inner sentiment that your life is a profound opportunity and God comes in so many ways. And always, therefore, do some reflection job. Help people. I'm joking. Another way of understanding it is jnana yajna. Help others to understand the role of bhakti, devotion, surrender to God. Thereby you are allowing their feet to perk up. And their feet is God's feet. So, If you serve people and allow their feet to move on the right path, you are thereby in a profound way, worshipped God's feet. Figure that out. Next term is called vandan, bowing down. When you have helped people and you see that they are all thankful to you, but don't make your head up. Bow down. Bow down. Recognize it. God is being praised, not your ego. And become more mature. Bow down to all, even those who give you little scolding. Bow down. Thank God that you have tested my patience. Next term is called archana. Archanam, which God is, you offer sacred materials in fire, reciting different names, Om Prakrityai Namah, Vikrityai Namah, and so forth. That's called archana. Implying thereby, in a profounder way, recognizing different aspects of God, operating, manifesting in the world. Come to another stage, dasya. View yourself as a humble, obedient, and devoted servant of Rama. Your servant is a very profound word. And simple way to understand, become an instrument in divine hands. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Next stage of bhakti is sakhya. Sakhya means friendly. Don't view God as some personality with awesome power. But hardly you look at him, you shake. View God as a class friend, ready to say what you have to say, open your heart. And if response doesn't please you, scold him. But lovingly. And that type of behavior brings friends closer and closer. And finally, it's called Atmanivedanam. Now you have completely communed with God, surrender to God. Now, all these 9 points I have brought out, but at this, what is being highlighted is Pada Sevan. But when one of the virtues is highlighted, it's called Upalakshana. It implies, you must understand that properly, go after all these virtues also. And again, for another point of view, the devotee who has developed that type of mystical friendship with God also plans to let the friend do what he wants. Try to understand that point. Bhakta and Bhagavan, in the Sanskrit literature, many times they say Bhakta, devotee, at times is greater than Bhagavan. Because it is the devotee who compels God, who is sitting in there, the eternal couch. Devotee, by his prayer, by his invoking God, he brings God to do his will. Always understand, do his will, it goes both ways. Even what a devotee does is God's will. But it's important to understand that the devotee is given greater role for the masses. Guru Govind dono khade, kake lagu paye. Kabira says, Guru and Govind, he opened the door and two persons are there. One is Guru, another is Krishna. He doesn't look at Krishna, he goes to the Guru's feet. बलिहारी उन गुरु की जो गोविंद दियो दिखाए. First he thanks the Guru that you brought Krishna. So it seemed like Guru got a greater role than Krishna. This is the beauty of literature. पद कमल धोई चढ़ाई नाव न नाथ उतराई चाहूं मोहि राम राउरी आन दशरथ सपथ सब साची कहूं बरु तीर मारहूं लखन पै जब लगी न पाए पखारी हूं तब लगी न तुलसी दास नाथ कृपाल पारू तारी हूं. O Lord, having washed your lotus feet, I will have you all enter the boat. I don't want any salary from you. To give you a deeper understanding, every aspirant is a boatman. If one says a boatwoman, yes. Boatman means not only the boatman crosses the river, but he helps others to cross the river. His whole job, an aspirant's job, not only to attain enlightenment, but to help others to become better, be good, do good. That's the mantra. And if you are practicing it, then you are a boatman. And if you want Uttarai, if you want benefit for your good works, then you are not going to attain liberation. If your action is sakamya, backed up by expectation of fruit, then your practice of virtue is limited. But the real boatman doesn't want any fruit for his karma. In your name as well as in the name of King Dasharatha, what I am saying is from my very heart. I don't want anything. All I want is to wash your feet and put you onto the boat. And your brother Lakshmana may show his arrows, may frighten me to force me to wash your feet, but I am not going to do that. So, humiliates Lakshmana. And there is a silent statement, humiliates Sita also. Looks at Sita, looks at Lakshmana. They don't know what to do. And he is forcing Rama to sit down and have his feet washed. And nothing can they say. Now this is a very interesting episode with profound meaning. First, the episode is all this story within a story, allegorical story that a turtle happened to come close to that area of the Milky Ocean where Lord Vishnu lies on Shesha couch and Lakshmi constantly attends on the feet of the Lord. And when she attends, he holds a fan, she holds a fan. It's old style. As a turtle, inspired by the presence of Lord Vishnu, the turtle enters that area, tries to enter, puts his nose. Lakshmi Devi immediately bangs his nose by his fan. He tries to move away and go to another angle. Shesha serpent has 1,000 hoods. One of the hood comes, poof. He's bagged from both sides. He gets away from there. But his sankalpa continues in his heart that I must touch the feet of that Lord. And that very soul that was the turtle is now the Kevata, the boatman. Now let me give you the deeper meaning. When you are in the early stage, like a kindergarten of spirituality. You have heard of so much you can gain by worshipping God. And so you go on doing your japa and lots of austerity, and you become a turtle. You withdraw all your senses. That's what turtles do. And become a hard rock type. But even though you have controlled yourself to that extent, two great obstacles will not let you touch the feet of God. What are they? Lakshmi, prosperity. The desire for wealth and dependence on physical, material prosperity that consumes mental energy for the masses, for those who are not highly advanced. And so therefore, greed for money becomes a big obstacle. So if you are in the turtle state, having done a lot of austerity, you can easily fall into the temptation for being wealthy and forget all about your sadhana. Suppose you are able to remain unshaken by wealth. Then the another one, you can go viral. You can become very famous. The fame will obstruct your movement. The desire for being recognized, I am so great. My kundalini has been awakened. If you have that type of mind, that Sheshanag's vritti of your mind causing that big obstruction. So an aspirant practicing yama, niyama, asana, pratyahar that has come to pratyahar level, withdrawing the senses, become a turtle. A turtle stage, you are coming close to God, is obstructed by fan of Lakshmi and the hoods of Sheshanag. Simple way, wealth and fame. They will not allow you to go further. But now, because devotion has entered your heart, power of devotion is such that Lakshmi's fan becomes paralyzed. Sheshanag goes into a trance. And your movement towards Rama is unobstructed. You will not be, simple way, another way of understanding, that you will not, your sadhana will not be obstructed by your desire for being wealthy and desire for becoming very famous. These desires will not haunt your mind. What you are attaining is greater than all this. And when you have come to that stage, what has made you so great? Bhakti, devotion, love. Now, the miracle of the devotional level. Same Sita is there. Her fan, she doesn't know where her fan is. or she doesn't even know what to do. And Lakshmana is there, who is always alert. Even the slightest little trouble, Lakshmana shouts out. Then Lakshmana is there, he simply watches, can't do anything. So, such a dramatization, how devotion can make you unshaken by the temptations of the world. And two big temptations, wealth and power. And devotion, if you have devotion, you are completely unaffected by these. You are immune, complete. सुनि पिके वट के बहन प्रेम लपेटे अटपटे बिहसे करुणा हैन चितई जानकी लखन तन. Having listened to loving words coming out of Kevata, but the words are atpate. They're not a straight statement, mixed up latpat. Rama, who is the abode of compassion, he smiled. Smiled to see how foxy this person is. He outfoxed everyone. You are developing a devotion to God. You will outfox all problems of this world. Figure that out. And Rama looked at Sita. What do you say? Looked at Lakshmana. Thereby giving you the idea they can't do anything now. The power of devotion has enabled them to get hold of Rama and his feet. कृपा सिंधु बोले मुस्काई सोई करू जेहि तव डाव न जाई. Rama smilingly said, "Oh brother, do whatever possible to save your boat." Bring water, bring water. Wash my feet. It's getting delayed. We have to cross this river. Do it, do it. जासु नाम सुमिरत एक बारा उतरहि नर भव सिंधु अपारा सोई कृपालु के वटहि निहोरा जहि जगु चेतिहु पगहु ते थोरा. In storyline, we are being given the insight that it's not a simple, ordinary development that he is able to wash the feet of Rama. Rama is God. Jasu nama sumirat ekabara. You do japa profoundly of God, and you can That japa will enable you to cross over the ocean of the world process. Same Rama is now pleading in order to cross this little river. See, God has Almighty, the power on one side, and your miracle of your devotion on the other side. Mira su akal. It's a joke, Mira. Mira means look. Look at Mira. Spaniel. Akal, your wisdom. Look at your tricky wisdom. And that's miracle. See, by the same akal, same intelligence, that keeps you so in a state of misery and trouble. But the same intelligence has a special quality when you have developed devotion to God. And now, mira su akal. पद नख निरखी देव सरी हरषि सुनि प्रभु वचन मोह मति करषि. And story goes on in a very profound way. See, Rama sits down, his feet is there. The nails of his feet are moving towards Ganges river. Ganges river looks at his feet. She is thrilled. He's the same Lord Vishnu whose feet gave rise to Ganges river. Figure that the story within a story. In Vamana avatar, dwarf, 1 foot went high, and Brahma washed the foot, put the water in his kamandalu, and that became the source of Ganga. From there, Brahma drips the water on Shiva's matted locks. And then from Shiva's matted locks, Ganges goes on flowing. I have this whole episode with esoteric, subtle meanings. Those who don't have it, we will give to you. That's so. But now coming to the simple, profound way to understand that any spiritual movement is a rejoicing for the whole world. Even his insistence, his act of touching Rama's feet, your insistence to attain enlightenment, that draws joyous support from the entire world. The sky looks at you, comes down more. Sun looks at you and showers a special grace. Figure that out, what I mean. The whole world becomes a source of inspiration. So in this setting, story continues. Kevata Ram Rajaya Supava Panika Thavata Bharilei Ava. That Kevat, boatman, brought a vessel filled with water, Ganges water. Ati Ananda Umagi Anuraga Charana Saroja Pakarana Laga. Filled with joy and with overwhelming love, he started washing the lotus feet of Rama. And during that time, gods crowded in the heavens, up in the aerial view, and they all started showering flowers. To take it literally, all will be completely covered with flowers. The subtler meaning, if you are doing this, then all virtuous qualities will come to you. In the storyline, they will come to you. The idea is, as you are moving, your impurity being sublimated, the divine potentiality begins to shine through your virtues. All types of virtues will begin to develop. That's how each time a spiritual activity takes place, each time someone does a heroic deed in a spiritual way, this Puranas describe how gods begin to shower. What do they shower? Suman. Suman means mind that is joyous. So two things are involved. Virtuous qualities develop, and those qualities allow your mind now to become more and more moving towards Sat, moving towards God, Brahman. God showered flowers and expressed a kind of strange reaction that look at this person. No one can be more virtuous than this person. Where we are just little gods, and look at this one. He's going to attain mukti. He's going to be attuned with absolute God. Padapakhari jalpan kari apu sahita parivar pitara paru kari prabhu hi puni mudit gaye ulai par. Having washed the feet and giving these charanamrit, the water from the feet, to all his family members. Rama had to sit there. And thereby having secured that all his forefathers and the father's father, they have been all led to moksha. So when he learned it through his iPhone, now he was ready to take Ram. has subtler meaning. If you develop devotion to God, don't worry about your relatives. Don't even ask where my grandfather's soul has gone. Is he liberated or not? What should I do to help them? If you have developed devotion, you have done the utmost for all your relatives. And Narad Bhakti Sutras give you that statement. Modante pitaro nrityanti devata sanatha cheyam bhur bhavati. Act of devotion to God. Pitri, forefathers, the souls, wherever they are touched by your act of devotion. Modanti, they become very joyous. And gods begin to dance. The very earth becomes joyous. Put it in another way to understand. In Hindu religion specializes with this 5 types of debts you have to pay in order to make your life successful. Devarin, the ultimate, the greatest debt is God. Rishi, sages who have brought scriptures. By studying scriptures, by following their teachings, you are paying debt to them. Pitri, by doing things that will highlight your line in which you have descended or born. Thereby you are paying Pitri Rin. Nirin, debt paid to human beings by all good deeds, and debt paid to animals and birds by acts of compassion. All these 5 types of debts, they are paid, and Orthodox Hindu people, before they eat, they remember that. They bring a little, just a teaspoonful, or even less, for God, for Rishi, for human being, for animals, and so forth. And then they take their food. But this is a kindergarten language. If you are developing love of God, then all debts are automatically paid. It's a big business. This conclude. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukma Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukma Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashchid Dukha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityor Ma Amritam Gamaya. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Ramayana. Om Namah Shivaya.